Hello, ladies, and welcome back to It's Time for Tea. My name is Princess Nay, and this is my femininity journey that I decided to share with you. Before I get started, ladies, please follow me on Instagram at Call Me Princess Nay. Ladies, you can also follow my business page at The Indigo Woman, where I will be releasing a clothing brand suited for feminine women who want to level up. And ladies, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to reach feminine women across the globe. Okay, ladies, so now let's begin. Now, I'm aware we have all had our fair share of dating, or maybe some of us haven't dated enough, or just getting back out there in a dating world like myself with a clear head of what we feel we deserve from a man in order to give our best selves to him, mainly if he possibly will be our husbands. Today, I want to drop a few tips to use when using the Ciara's prayer over your dating life. For starters, let's discuss the importance of aligning your journey with God. One thing I learned was the benefits of being patient and knowing God got me through whatever season I'm currently in. It's so many things I wanted out of life and thought doing them my way without consulting God first was just going to work, and they just did not. It was many days where I prayed for things through frustration and was seeing no results. When I decided to make the choice to allow God to take the lead, I just decided to wake up earlier, say my morning prayers more, read affirmations, eat a good breakfast, and either write down my goals for the day. And after I take care of my feminine hygiene, I then go burn some candles, listen to some podcasts and stuff like that that keeps me motivated and in my femininity. And doing this has kept me in such a great space because I don't start my day without talking to God first. I speak to Him through prayer and then going after whatever I want that I pray for during the day. Aligning everything with God brings you a new level of peace, mainly when you are not trying to rush to do everything at once and miss the lessons God has for you that could be a blessing to someone else. And that is the first thing I feel when it comes to the Ciara prayer that you should definitely do. Once she aligned everything with God and she did everything the right way the second time after she left Future, that is just when her life decided to flourish. So number 2, limit your fornication with men, mainly a man you haven't gotten a chance to know, a man that has not clarified what he wants from you, taking you on enough dates, his daily habits, his faith, if he has any porn addictions or indulging in the strip club lifestyle, or if he's a grown boy that's considered toxic or anything like that. A lot of women like to jump the gun because a man has money or he has good looks, but how many men do you have to date to prove that, unfortunately, you may be the problem of why you keep attracting this type of low value man? A lot of time, God will keep us hidden from our blessings until we learn to take accountability for our actions, mainly when we tend to pray, even with tears in our eyes. You have to see yourself as a blessing, mainly when attracting everything you want. When it comes to dating and dating a man to your standards. This also works for men who are too worldly for your taste. If you're a woman of faith, I personally never been inside a strip club or anything like that, but you never want someone to try to take you out of your comfort zone of being a lady, doing things that isn't a part of your feminine journey. It's perfectly okay to decline when a man tries to introduce you to things like strip clubs or anything of that aspect or anything that's just too over sexual, and things such like that. You never want to be taken out of your femininity as a woman. You want to always keep that on display. And after he learns about you, what you're into, mainly a man with who's of some type of like high value, based on his mindset, he will keep track of those type of things and he will see more value in you because there's just so many women today that just don't know their value and they will literally try to do whatever to lower themselves just to get a man's money. I personally enjoy doing things like going to ballets or operas or tennis tournaments or upscale restaurants, going to brunch, horseback riding, going golfing, etc. I just enjoy stuff like that. I'm sure whomever you're dating will be fine with whatever you're comfortable with, even if it's shooting guns or it's riding on dirt bikes, or whatever you're into, painting, planting, whatever you're into. I'm sure the guy would be okay with that, and if he genuinely wants to be with you, he would do it with you. Number three, learn to remain mysterious and create a good public image and have a good social media presence. I strongly believe presenting yourself in a classy way on and offline is very important to attract certain kind of friends, high value circles, and men. I am not sure if you noticed, but Ciara's circle of friends completely changed when she was dating Future. When she was dating Future, she was smoking and posting smoking pictures, hanging out with Future baby moms, not knowing one of them was still sleeping with Future, but yet didn't mind Ciara actually watching their children while they was ducking off and going places with each other, and was lying to her face. This is why I tell you ladies to never go that extra mile with no man who has grown boy habits, because they will always prove why they are not worth it, but would sometimes do whatever to break your heart because they just don't care, because they're full of trauma themselves. Unfortunately, there are men who are okay with plotting on good women just to bring them down a couple notches due to their own environment or trauma that's filled with their lives. And that's also filled with hatred as well towards women. Number four, only date men who see you as a prize. Now, I'm aware a lot of people don't like that word, but I use it so you can see how much value you have as a woman in this world as a feminine woman. Remember, you have all the power to what happens to you in a relationship, let alone how you react in certain situations. If a man can't see that, you just simply deserve the very best from a man. Then you should be accepting low value behavior. You should always give your very best to a man who's giving his very best to you. This is why, as a feminine woman, we are never to give a man who's considered a boyfriend or just dating wife benefits in the dating stage. Every new level we allow a man to get to should come with a new level that's even better from him, because a man has to love you more in order for the woman to be fully in her femininity and give all of herself. He has to lead in love. And if he's not doing that, then you'll just always just lose. Also, don't be fooled by men who can buy you gifts and trips. That's nice, but just don't be fooled by those type of things. Have pride in yourself that you are above that kind of low value logic. You know, too many people today are sleeping with each other and can't figure out why their lives is in hell once they get up. And that is something that a lot of people who is too worldly go through. Number five, please stay out of drama or any kind of cattiness. I've noticed once Ciara leveled up in her career, let alone her marriage, you do not hear her name associated with any drama or messiness. I love the fact that she is very family oriented and keep everything focused on being a wife. I feel that is what I am personally aiming for in life. And then before that time for my future husband to find me, it's all about focusing on my happiness. I know for me, that is the life that I just want. When I can have my happiness on the side and also focus on being a wife and a mother and stuff like that. I know a lot of people look down on like stay-at-home moms or moms who just pride themselves on being mothers, but I just love that. I just think that's just everything. It's one of the best additions you can bring to this world. Number six, only be willing to give your love, attention, and true feminine energy to men who show you that they are willing to love you out loud versus keeping you a complete secret, mainly if he's still flexing to the world as if he's a single man. I think this is the best time for a woman to keep everything on a friendship level when dating. This is another reason why I like for women to not daydream about men or create false fantasies about men in their heads so they don't miss the red flags or overlook things thinking they won't make a difference in the long run. This is also another reason to do more listening than talking so you don't overtalk yourself and tell more to a man than he should already know. Keep everything on surface level, but nothing never too personal. Like I always tell women, it's never a good idea to tell a man more than he should know, because he would never tell you all of his business either way. But that is all for today, ladies. Remain classy and beautiful. Mwah.